Hi guys, today we are going to talk about how science innovation help the people. But first, what is innovation? Is innovation will take over the planet? Innovation, in its modern meaning, is a new idea, creative thoughts, new imaginations in form of device or method. Such innovation takes place through the provision of more effective products, processes, services, technologies, or business models that are made available to markets, government, and societies. Invention is defined as a human activity of imagination and new achievements, techniques, goods, or services corresponding to some functions and so meeting needs. 77C, the lectures of Gilles Garel at CNAM, Management de la Concepción Innovante, which means Innovation Design Management. Innovation is often also viewed as the application of better solutions that meet new requirements. Innovation is related to, but not the same as invention. Innovation often manifests itself via the engineering process when the problem being solved is of a technical or scientific nature. The opposite of innovation is exnovation. While a novel device is often described as an innovation in economics, management science, and other fields of practice and analysis, innovation is generally considered to be the result of a process that brings together various novel ideas in such a way that they affect society. In industrial economics, innovations are created and found empirically from services to meet growing consumer demand. From the 1400s through the 1600s, prior to early American settlement, the concept of innovation was pejorative. It was an early modern synonym for rebellion, revolt, and heresy. It is a pleasure to address this panel on the important issue of the impact of the scientific and technological advances upon traditional and new industries. Every day brings news of technological breakthroughs, the challenges created by technological advances. We are entering a world of digital manufacturing and the next production revolution, where traditional factory floors are being transformed with new and more efficient processes. These breakthroughs are changing our economy so quickly that their impacts are difficult to capture. There are also implications for people and societies. For example, the OECD estimates that 9% of jobs across OECD countries could be automated in the next 15 to 20 years, and a further 25% are at.
After giving the meaning of innovation, let's now go to the advantages and disadvantages of it to the society and to the people. Advantages: fast communication. With the invention of computers and phones, people are able to communicate with each other regardless of their location. Fast transport. Cars, buses, electric trains, and airplanes make it easier to travel across the world with much ease. One can travel over a long distance in a short period of time. Increased productivity. Working with computers reduces the amount of time taken to have results. In the case of producing documents, it takes a shorter time to type rather than handwrite. Improved health. Most diseases are manageable because of the invention of science. Medicines have been discovered that aid to prolong life and also machines to support life. Increased awareness. Science inventions have led to a better understanding of the world. People know about the existence of space and its nature as well. Disadvantages. Health impacts. The invention of some chemicals has increased the chances of health issues such as respiratory and skin diseases. Increased chances of warfare. Most countries have acquired bombs, arms and ammunition, fighter planes, and the like, which have led to many dangerous wars with the increased death of people. Overdependence on invention. Most people depend on invention to work. Others have gone to the extent for looking for robots to do their job. Increased pollution. When computers are out of fashion and others are invented, they end up being dumb, which is a health hazard. The increased use of chemicals also causes pollution. Increased competition. Powerful countries end up having unhealthy competitions on who is going to invent what first. This leads to enmity among nations. Inventions have led to the growth of the economies in the world as well as the education sector. It should therefore be embraced but done in a sustainable way. As with most concepts, the meaning of innovation has evolved over time, and I believe its meaning is about to change once again. You see, innovation was first a derogatory term. In the 13th century, the word novation appeared in legal texts as a term for renewing a contract. So, novation means new, as in a new version of a contract. In the 16th century religious environment, it gathered negative associations thrown at people who sought to rewrite religious texts. Innovators were jailed and even put to death. With the Industrial Revolution, the idea of innovation became associated with science, the invention of new machines and products. As governments began to emphasize research labs and patents as a source of economic advantage, innovators were elevated as positive contributors. Change, once bad, was now good. From the 1950s, the frequency of the term invention in text began steadily declining as the term innovation rose, and by the 1980s, innovation took the lead. Today, we talk and write much more about innovation than invention. We have most innovative company rankings, innovation conferences, and 40 under 40 innovator lists. But here is the thing. Peter was right in distinguishing creativity from the adoption of creativity's product. But this distinction misses the most significant barrier to the adoption of new things. He focused on when and how the market adopts a new product. However, for a new thing to make it to the market, it must first be adopted from within the company that introduced it. Too often, great ideas fail to gain adoption inside the company. This is why Xerox famously rejected the computer mouse, graphical interface, and technology that gave birth to Adobe. To ensure the world benefits from creativity, we need to start looking at the barriers within our organizations that hinder the adoption of promising ideas. Innovation is going to need to split again. If creativity is the invention of something new and innovation is the adoption of that new thing in the market, we are left with the organizational gap between the invention and the market. We must find a new term to name the challenge. Scientific innovation has really a great impact on us and in our environment. It has good and bad effects. Scientific innovation has really helped us a lot. It should be embraced but done in a sustainable way.